Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Thursday, January 5th, 2012. Let's get right into the markets because it's already been a wild pre-market open. We'll see here, the futures really sold off sharply. They were down uh, really low this morning. Looks like we traded down on the S&P 500 E-mini future all the way down to around the 1260, 1261 level. However, since that time, futures have come bouncing back. Right at 8:15, we did get the ADP job report released, and it said that the U.S. economy created 325,000 new jobs. So really putting the pressure on for Friday's government job number, and the markets have taken off to the upside again. Futures are still down about 2.5 points at the moment, but nonetheless, well off the lows and a pretty robust bounce right here. So markets are holding up very, very well so far off of that news, and it looks like according to ADP, there's a lot more jobs created in the U.S. economy. Now, December is always a tough month because you do have hiring going on due to the seasonality and the holiday, and we'll see if that really transpires over into the real economy. But again, a lot of temp jobs, and you have to read into these numbers a little bit, which I don't follow at all. I really just look at the headline, look at how the market reacts. All I really care about is the market going to go higher or is the market going to go lower? I don't really care about anything in between or what somebody says or somebody does. So right now, markets are holding up well, basically just down 2.5 points, and we'll see where we go today. Today could be a wild trading day, but I wouldn't expect anything um, in ways of I wouldn't expect a big sell-off ahead of tomorrow's job number. It's just not in the cards. It's just not what we would expect. Okay, in just another minute, we're going to get the weekly jobless claims report. Okay, that's by the U.S. Labor Department. We'll get the weekly jobless claims report, and we'll see what that does and how the market moves around at that point. Take a look at the U.S. dollar index today. Wild action. U.S. dollar index soaring higher and now coming back in sharply. But nonetheless, if these jobs reports are true, it would benefit the dollar. You think the dollar would strengthen as it's showing strength in the U.S. economy. So we'll see how that all plays out and shakes out. But again, today and tomorrow, be on your toes a little bit. This market will, be a little bit volatile ahead of that U.S. Government job report. But I just don't see a huge sell-off ahead of that number. So we'll see how that all transpires and plays out. Now, let's take a look at gold today. You're taking a look at the GLD trading right at 156.68. Yesterday, the GLD finished basically where it is right now, so really unchanged on the session. And gold is holding steady, really has had a nice bounce over the past 4 days. And you see the GLD really holding steady for the most part at the moment. Let's take a look at the USO and oil. You'll see the USO is trading at $39.71. Yesterday closed at $39.77. So USO is holding steady. Oil today is just down, I believe, 30 cents at the moment to 102.86, $102.86 per barrel. That's WTI, West Texas crude. Right now, that's holding up fine. I don't really see any problems there. So basically, oil, gold, all the commodities are really just stable at the moment from what I can tell. Now, today we had a lot of reports coming out about retail sales. So the retailers are really rocking and rolling. Some are up, some are down. So watch all your retail stocks. Okay, we just got the claims report out for the weekly initial jobless claims report. Let's just take a quick glance at the futures. We're moving down a little bit. It looks like I believe 373,000 new jobless claims. So again, it's somewhat in line. That's somewhat in line, but nonetheless, market is trickling down just a little bit off that news. Not that big a deal. The ADP job report really was the big one. Now let's take a look at some stocks out there that are moving today. One is this Sodastream. Big move. The stock is up over $4. That's a solid move. This stock has a ton of resistance though. I believe right around $45. So be very careful. $45. That would really be the max upside that I see for the stock. Maybe it'll tag it, pierce it by a little bit, but there's a ton of resistance around $45. I'm not even sure it gets there. Stock is already very extended. But if it does rally further, watch that level of resistance for those of you that may own SodaStream. But there's a ton of resistance there. But I guess good data there, or good report on Sodastream. Stock is up sharply. It is already extended, though. Do not be a buyer up here. I would not be a buyer up here at all. Okay, let's take a look at Children's Place. PLCE is the ticker symbol here. The stock is getting hammered to the downside, trading at around $46.90. There looks to be a fair amount of support right around the 46 level, maybe even a little bit lower at 40. Well, I'll say 44.85, 44.75, right in that vicinity. Stock is oversold. So again, I don't think there's going to be all that much more downside. A ton of support around 46, and really just a little bit lower, right around the $45 level. So 46 and 45, very, very good support for Children's Place. But always check out the news and make sure you know what's going on there. It looks like a lot of retail sales for December are being released, but some of them may have earnings as well. Let's take a look at Target today. Ticker symbol TGT. Everybody knows this store. Target is getting, really slammed today again. 47.50. The stock is oversold at this level. It's been beaten down. Target looks like it has a real good support level. Even here is not bad, but really around 46, maybe down to around 45.31. Those are two levels where the stock is likely to see intraday bounces. So if it does get down there, but Target is getting hammered today, this morning, and it is trading low, but it is oversold. So remember, Target, you do not want to jump on the short side here for Target. We'll start looking to buy it on a long side for a bounce. Let's take a look at Seagate. Ticker symbol STX. This stock is catching a nice bid. Looks strong. I don't really see anything really wrong with Seagate today. There is some very good resistance around the 1850 level. Be very careful there for Seagate. If it gets through there, the stock, actually has room to run to the upside. So that's a nice move for Seagate. There is good resistance, though, around 1850. Maybe just a touch higher, maybe 1860. But nonetheless, stock is strong today and holding up pretty well at the moment. Let's take a look at Eli Lilly. I did see this one was down sharply, trading around $39.20. The stock does have a decent amount of support around $38.60, which is the 50-day moving average. But there's big support for Eli Lilly around $37.44. So just keep that in mind if it gets down there. I'm not even sure it does that, but $37.44, I would be looking to nibble on the stock there. Okay, so not sure it even gets down there, but if it does, keep that level right on watch. 37.45, 37.50, right in that vicinity for Eli Lilly. That's a real solid bounce area in my opinion. Let's take a look at Tesoro. Tesoro was trading lower last I checked. Let's take a look here. Yeah, down to $22.30. This stock is going to have some short-term, and I do mean short-term, support around $21. After that, though, this stock could have a date with destiny down to the $19 level. So be careful there. Tesoro at 21, little minor support area. Maybe gives you a quick little intraday bounce. After that, though, if that breaks, you have to really look lower down at the $19 area. There was another one I saw, American Eagle. I'm not sure about the news here, but this stock definitely getting slammed today. Pretty good support at a few levels. First level is going to be around $12.25. So watch that level if it gets down to $12.25. It got down to $12.50 in the pre-market here and caught a little bit of a bounce, but I like the $12.25 level should the stock get there. So $12.25 I think is going to be a very, very good support level intraday for American Eagle. Okay, but be careful. I'm not sure of the news. You may want to check it. It's probably same store retail sales or something of that nature, but $12.25 is the spot. Very, very good support. Even $12.50 is not bad, but I'm a stickler for price. I always want to get the exact entries, and $12.25 is what I'm looking at right now. Okay, so that's basically it. There's a host of other retail stocks that are out. You may want to check it. Just check out whatever's going on there. Watch the best levels, but be a little bit careful in this market when you have all of this type of data being released last night, or I should say earlier today. You did have European data that was very, very poor, and also the Shanghai index was down again last night. So there's definitely some problems out there, but the U.S. economy is so far has been able to shake it all off. coming out with better than expected data. So right now the markets are still holding up. I think they'll hold up probably into tomorrow's job number, but we may not have an up day. It may just be a flat type of day. We'll see how it all turns out. But with that said, everybody have a great trading day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care now.